Hey, what's up everyone? Today I am making a killer Philly cheesesteak sandwich, Philly cheesesteak sandwich. Maybe I can get it out too. Today I'm making a killer Philly cheesesteak sandwich. Was closer. Let's just do it. Okay. So one of the first things that you have to decide when you roll up to one of these cheesesteak places is with or without, right? So what that is with or without onions. Okay, so it was hard for me to get that second with out. Did you hear me? I said with. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and cook up some onions because I want it with. All right. So just slice the little bottom off of there, cut him right in half. So you can either dice them or slice them. This is going to be up to you, and I have gone ahead and decided that I'm going to just slice mine right across, right? So here we go. Straight across. And what I usually do when I get like where my fingers are, you know, kind of in jeopardy, I turn it like that. See my little piece of onion I got going on there? See it? Cute. Okay. I turn it, right? And then just go right across that. Okay? I'm going to do the same thing to this one. Right across my onion, cut across, cut my onion. Okay, so that is all chopped. I have the rest in the micro because it's like air sealed and stuff, you know, that way everybody's eyes aren't burning to death. Okay, so I'm cooking on my cast iron pizza thing here, but I'm gonna go ahead and grab a hot pad, right? And put it over the handle because I had a glass of wine. Surprise! I had a glass of wine and I don't want to accidentally grab that and burn the crap out of myself. So it's just a really smart thing to do. Little pot holder over the handle so I don't forget. That's how we do it, okay? That's how we don't get hurt in the kitchen. So I'm moving right along to my mushrooms. I just cut the little off right there. Little. Alright, I already did it to this one because I was also pre-cutting my mushrooms. Okay, so I'm going to get these onions sauteing, right? So a little bit of, I'm using canola oil. You can use like avocado oil or any really high heat oil is going to work just fine. I'm using canola because it doesn't have any flavor to it, right? Alright, I'm going to saute these until they start to get tender. You hear the sizzle? Sizzle. Oh, I wish I knew a cheer that had the word sizzle in it. I sizzle. Like, wow. Like, totally freaked me out. I mean, right on. My sizzle shirt is #1. I was never a cheerleader. Do you believe that? I wasn't.
But she did go to Rancho Carne High School, so.
Ha! That's false information, people. For me, I'm not from Philly, but I'm going to salt my onions. Okay, so my onions have just like hit this really sexy kind of tender thing, and did I tell you that I'm using my cast iron pizza pan on my stove top, which by the way is awesome not only for caramelized onions but also for grilled cheese. Use it for both. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and take these onions off of here, right? Scoop them right in there. We're going to cook them a little bit further, but right now, this is as done as you want them, right? For now. Alright, so I'm about to saute up these mushrooms, hit it with a little bit of oil. Again, your choice. I have half my mushroom batch going in, right? I'm not going to put in all my mushrooms at once because don't crowd your mushrooms! Don't crowd them. Don't do it! Then you end up with ugly gray mushrooms, and we don't want that. We want sexy brown mushrooms, right? Like these, look. Oh, I'm a sexy brown mushroom! I'm a sexy brown mushroom! Alright, those are going over here.
If I was a mushroom, I'd be one of those mushrooms.
If I was a mushroom, I'd be a fun guy. Doesn't get old. Doesn't get old, that's twice. And I'm going to salt my mushrooms. I'm a mushroom kind of girl. Because they're fun guys! I said it again. And I pointed. Done. And then put them in a little flat layer. Oh, like this. A little flat layer. Oh, like this. Because if you put too many mushrooms in there at once, what happens is your mushrooms steam and they don't brown. They don't brown when they're around each other. Spread them out. Don't crowd your mushrooms! That's what I said! Putting them on number 7 on my digital stove. Flat layer of mushrooms. These are gonna cook, and I'm gonna show them to you. So mushrooms are almost done. Check it out. So let me be super clear here. Ribeye is the way to go. However, I couldn't get ribeye. I didn't go to the store. I didn't do it on time. I didn't put in my friggin' order yesterday. It doesn't matter. Let me tell you, I don't have ribeye. It doesn't even matter what I have. Y'all use ribeye. That's what we're talking about. But what you need to do is put it into the freezer for an hour before you try to slice it. Because we're going to slice it thin. The thinnest you can get it. Look. Thinnest you can get it. Just like that. It's thin. Thin. Super thin little ribbons. That right there. Do you see it? Do you see how thin I am? Look how thin I am. Ah! That's how thin you want it to be. That's what you want. That's what you want. That's what you want.
At least for cheesesteaks.
Yeah, for cheesesteaks, obviously. Alright, so I added a little bit of canola oil on here, right? And I have my sexy little meat right here. Same thing, you don't want to do too much at once, and you want to hear that sizzle, hear it? Really don't hear it enough, but I'm just going to put like a little bit of this on there for now. A little saute around. There's a little mushroom. There's a little mushroom in here. There's a little mushroom. You didn't make it out. Ah, it's still in here, guys. Rescue me. No, you're dying with the beef now. Ah! I hardly ever get to use this. Scary. Oh, you're so scary. It's so scary. It's that. Okay, so now I'm putting everything back together. Mushrooms going in. What? Yum. They're going in there with that meat. Onions. Onions going in. Going in there with that meat, though. Going in there with that meat. Sexy time, I know. Meat. Meat is going in there with that meat. Just gonna mix it all together. Mix it, but don't make a mess because it's really messy, so don't flop out the edges. Good night, look at all that. I have like, I don't know, you know, I felt like I was making like 4 hefty servings, but now I feel like I'm making like 5 or 6. We're all good though. Listen, provolone. What? Provolone. Try to make a little piley poo like this. Everything's getting wet and wet. We're doing wet and wet right here, right? Alright. I'm gonna just like cover it. I know normally you have a choice, but in my opinion, bigger is better, baby. More. Put all of that provolone on there. We're gonna go provolone. We're gonna let that melt. We're gonna go freaking cheese whiz. Should we add it on now? No, let's add it on in a minute. Look, that's melting. Oh gosh, it's congealing. It's doing a weird thing. Don't heat it too early like I did. It's cool. We'll put it back over there. Turn up the heat, maybe that'll help it. Turn up the heat. All right. Let that melt. Let it melt. Let it melt. Oh my goodness! Do you even see that provolone melted in there? Oh. I'm gonna take my sexy bun, right? I'm gonna kind of like shove everything this way so I can like shove it back in. Oh, freaking yes, dude. I don't have to worry about food costs right now. This is me. Oh, what? Yes, it looks so good. Maybe right there, baby. Right there, baby. Don't you move. Ooh, I love it. Right? I know. What? Oh my goodness, it looks so freaking amazing. I want to take a bite. I also want to like dive into it a little bit. I don't know. This is as good as it looks. That's what I have to say. Oh my goodness. This is amazing. You guys make it? I'm just saying. There's the stuff right there. Oh my goodness. Make this. Eat it. Subscribe. I'll see y'all in the next video. Happy cooking, everyone.
BestBitesForever.com.
My mouth is full. Let's rock it out.
I really am a fun guy.